Have you ever seen someone die? Working in a long-term care home, I had been warned that not all of the people I helped provide care for would survive my time there. And while I knew this, I never imagined my first experience with death would be so intense. This experience changed my perception of death, and by sharing it, I hope it may change yours. At about 4 p.m., I noticed a resident, Anne, sitting in the lounge, having trouble breathing. I immediately went to her and asked if she needed help. She seemed to be coughing and sputtering. She could only nod. I reported her condition to the floor nurse and let her know that I'd be back in just a little while to see her. She again could only nod. After completing some charting, I had a deep, nagging feeling that I had to go and be with Anne. It was 4:30, the end of my shift. I clocked out and went back up to see her. Her condition had only worsened. I checked back with the nurse, who was busy tending to a different resident. All the nurse could say was that Anne was a DNR, a do not resuscitate, which means if she continues having breathing difficulty, there is unfortunately nothing that they could do. I felt an angry, deep, sinking feeling. How could the nurse be so nonchalant? This was a person whose life very well may end, and soon. The anger quickly turned to sadness as I approached Anne again. The world of the long-term care home buzzed on around her, other residents and staff rushing by, busy as ever. With all these people around, she looked so scared and alone. I took Anne to her room and sat with her for the next half hour. Her breaths became more of a struggle, and she turned pale. She could still not speak, but I spoke to her. The words I said were kind, soothing, and calming. It's okay, Anne. Keep breathing. I'm here with you, and everything will be all right. My internal dialogue, however, was nowhere near as calm and collected. Thoughts kept racing through my mind. What has led up to this moment? Why am I here and no one else? Should I be here? She needs someone here. She looks so scared. Her husband isn't going to make it in time. She's going to die without being able to say goodbye to him. I wonder if she knows she's dying. Do I tell her? No. Is she okay? Maybe I should get the nurse again. What if I leave and she dies alone? That's worse. What if she has a dying request? I will never know it. She can't even talk. Had anyone bothered to ask her before now? What if this whole time she had wanted to achieve something? What if this whole time her needs hadn't been addressed? How can I make this better for her? How can I let her know that I will do whatever I can to make her comfortable? And what if none of it matters anyways? I was thinking faster than I could process or act on many of those thoughts before Anne passed away with a last gasping breath. Nothing could have prepared me for the deep ache that I felt when Anne passed just an hour after I even noticed her in the lounge. A whole life gone in an hour. It was not a peaceful death surrounded by family and friends. It was a drawn-out struggle for breath with an inexperienced staff member. Being with Anne when she died was an awakening for me as a TR practitioner. It made me realize that at the moment of death, what really matters to that individual? Have they accomplished all they need to accomplish? Have their goals been met? Have their dreams been acknowledged? Perhaps most importantly, why are we only questioning it now? Why do we wait until it's too late to ensure a person's life is fulfilled? And shouldn't we weave all of the complexities, the goals, the wants, and the dreams into a person's care before it's too late? In which case, when they meet death, no one around them can question their fulfillment, that they made their life worthwhile, and they leave this earth with no regrets, no needs unmet, with the confidence that they have reached life satisfaction. Had I known if Anne had reached this level of fulfillment, I may have been more at ease with her passing, and I can only hope that so would she. There is only one way to know what people need and want out of their lives, and it is as simple as asking them.
Physical activities like exercising, training, rugby, and hockey, among other sports. I like the challenge. It's a physical challenge as well as a mental challenge. There's also very easy ways to measure your success and progress.
I really love just getting out of bed and working every day. Milking cows, feeding cows. That's about it. It puts a smile on my face when I can produce food for other people and for our family.
Happy.
Camping, riding my bike, cookies, playing with my friends.
O que me deixa mais feliz são a minha família, meus amigos, a poder viajar, poder fazer bastante exercício, ficar na rua e aproveitar quando o tempo está bom. O que eu gosto sobre tudo isso é que são todas as coisas que eu faço que me deixam minha saúde boa, são coisas.
I like to go to Calgary.
Okay.
And Vancouver, and I would say New Jersey because I like the show Jersey Shore.
Oh, okay. So traveling is one thing you'd really love to do?
Yes, I do.
I would love to do a wilderness survival camping, and I'd like to do it because I want to see how hard it really is.
My family, my parents, my brothers, my sister, obviously. A lot of my friends make my life meaningful, I think. Most important, I'd say my fiance.
I have to say that would be my wife, Stacy. She's behind me on everything I do.
I would say my family, my husband, and my daughter.
I would say my boyfriend because he's handsome. He's one of a kind. And he has my heart.
And reach a certain point where I say I am fulfilled. I think every day is a fulfillment, so it is just a continuous thing that keeps on going, never ending. Every day, enjoy every day as a new opportunity. Maybe when I'm old and frail, I will feel different.
Being able to retire at a early enough age with my husband and having a house in the country and not having to worry about anything or what I'm going to be doing that day.
TR has the ability to provide fulfillment, meaningful experiences, and empowerment, especially through the transition periods in our lives. This is Brian's story. Almost 9 years ago, Brian was in a motorcycle accident that would change his life forever. The accident caused a traumatic brain injury and many broken bones. After multiple surgeries to fix the broken bones and stop bleeding in his brain, Brian was placed in an induced coma for many weeks to give his brain time to heal. According to doctors, the odds of Brian making a full recovery were slim. He spent close to 10 months in various hospitals and treatment programs, relearning how to swallow, eat, speak, and even walk. His journey through recovery has been long and not without obstacles, but leisure and recreation has played a large role in his recovery.
Okay, I'm Brian Koneski. In 2007, I had a traumatic brain injury, like a major motorcycle accident. I broke a lot of bones. Too many to count. Both arms, both legs. Jaw, nose.
How long were you in the hospital for?
10 months.
Okay.
How did leisure or recreation impact your recovery?
I think it's just like it gives you power and lets you make decisions. And you gotta go through that, problem solve with whatever comes up in your journey.
So shortly after Brian was released from the hospital, probably about 2 months afterwards, we started building a family cottage. And one of the very first tasks was to assemble the dock to take it up and build it on the land before we put it in the water. And I just remember Brian working with his brother and his uncle and his cousins, and just feeling like he's a part of something. The carpentry and assembly and the nuts and bolts were always a big part of Brian's life before the accident.
How is it different from doing like physiotherapy?
Physiotherapy also helped me, but like, just you gotta put the things you learn in physiotherapy to the test, kind of.
Over 2 years ago, Brian posted an ad offering to walk someone's dog a few times a week. An older couple responded who lived nearby. They were caring for their daughter's dog while she was away at school. Cooper, the dog, was rescued from an abusive home. He had trouble walking on a leash and misbehaved frequently. Brian began walking Cooper 3 times a week, rain or shine. He was dedicated, taking him for long walks and to the dog park. Brian has made a positive impact on the life of Cooper, as well as Cooper's family.
There wasn't a real reason. Like, I like dogs, and why not try and help someone by walking their dog when they can't?
Meaningful.
I'd say all my friends have a little bit of meaning to me. They give me something to do, and like meet up, hang out, have fun.
What kind of stuff do you do with them?
It's a lot of drinking beer.
Recreational and leisure activities has really brought Brian back to who he was before, because just by helping him gain independence, build more confidence, be more who he was before the accident by doing the same things that he liked to do before. It gives him, provides him with challenges, gives him a great sense of satisfaction, makes him step out of his comfort zone and try to achieve more, because those are the things that he was interested in. It wasn't so much that a rehabilitation therapist was telling him, you had to do this move, or you had to say something a certain way, or you had to work on your speech. These were things that he was interested in, and it drove him to become better, because it's almost like a personal challenge.
The story of Brian is inspiring. He is hardworking and determined to accomplish all the goals he makes for himself. His journey truly shows the impact leisure and therapeutic recreation have on our identity and what we experience as meaningful in our lives.
The people in these clips are proof that the activities we choose to do in our leisure time say a lot about what gives our lives meaning. When we as practitioners help our clients explore their own personal understanding of leisure, what we are really doing is helping them to regain or build a sense of purpose and meaning in their lives that can help drive recovery and well-being. Leisure, freedom, and community are recurring themes for people from all walks of life. As people get closer to the end of their lives, TR practitioners can enhance clients' enjoyment of life through facilitating an increased amount of time with their family, friends, and taking part in the leisure activities they love. It is often said that after other team members have helped the participant walk, that therapeutic recreation specialists give them somewhere they want to walk to and someone with whom they would want to walk. One area TR can be especially effective is in the face of death, be it the death of a relationship, a physical or mental ability, a life stage, or physical death of the body. TR can help people see that life satisfaction can be achieved despite changing circumstances and challenging life events. TR can inspire hope and perseverance in clients as they come to adapt to a new lifestyle, or can bring comfort and reassurance to those facing the end of their physical lives. TR can help us grapple with those difficult questions we encounter as we reach the end of our lives or watch a loved one reach the end of their life. I bring you back to those questions racing through the mind of the TR specialist at the beginning of this video. Have they accomplished all they need to accomplish? Have their goals been met? Have their dreams been acknowledged? In order to know if one has achieved their goals and dreams, one must first understand what those goals and dreams are all about. Hearing our clients' stories is how we will know what brings them happiness and fulfillment. TR has a unique ability to support people in reaching their personal life satisfaction through helping them recognize their dreams, goals, and aspirations. Delving into this journey of self-exploration can help clients find their own meaning in life, easing the answering of those existential questions that arise as imminent death approaches or passes, be it the end of a life stage, relationship, or physical existence. This process does not need to be left until the end of life is imminent. This journey of personal discovery and growth can occur at any time during the life cycle and can be facilitated and enriched through the assistance of a TR specialist. By weaving all the complexities, goals, and dreams into a person's care before the end of life nears, we can help both our clients and their loved ones be better able to rest assured that satisfaction, happiness, and meaning, the things that truly matter the most in life, have been achieved.